Hey guys, this is Gamer Cow playing Adventures of Scarlet Curiosity, which I kind of forgot the full title of at the end of the last part. That is fine. I have heard from Grash actually that his game keeps crashing near the start of stage 2, which is not necessarily a good thing, but hey, that's what we have stuff for. So now there's some really interesting stuff. I mean, you've got New Game and Continue, that's obvious, but I talked to Patchouli off camera, and she actually gives you save file stuff, which is a bit weird. So I guess that's where the save state thing comes in. But that's just weird. There we go. Yeah, because this is what she presented to us, is the save data stuff here. That seems really weird to me. I have no idea why you would have that, but hey, I don't really know where we're going to go. I think we're probably supposed to go to the ravine, but let's just go to the bamboo forest, because why not? See what's in here. Probably nothing at the moment, but the guiding spirits, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay, so this is just a, hey doofus, this is where you're supposed to go next type of thing then, huh? You can sort of stand on this, there you go. I was wondering for a second, can you stand on stuff here? But yeah, you can kind of stand on it, so that's cool, I suppose. Oh wait, no, these are actually enemies, so okay, this is a full-blown stage, huh? Well, that's okay. I guess we will go ahead and do some fighting, and that will be fine. Gotta say, the music for this, as with the first couple of stages here, the music is absolutely incredible. Oh, you can knock down bamboo. Okay, obviously you can't break rocks, but you can break bamboo, and bamboo actually serves as some enemies as well, which is interesting in its own right. I did not see that enemy there. You know what, I also did not see this enemy. I have no idea why I did not see that, but yeah, I apparently did not, and I somehow did not get hit by it, so hooray. Let's just keep our combo going, because we do get more power for that. Evil plants is an evil thing, I suppose. Getting hit because I'm not having full combo stuff going off here, that is pretty great. I might end up switching off Heartbreak and going back. Oh jeez, I'm getting wrecked. I might end up switching off Heartbreak and going to have the default spin attack as well, because that's a good combo enabler. Also, we got some Amethyst, so it gives me a good excuse to go ahead and do that, because the range attack is amazing, but I always forget to use it, so we'll just put Vampire Turn on just now and run with that. So what is our Amethyst going to do for us? It gives us one less skill point but more drop rate. I don't really feel like that's a worthwhile trade. I think the Sapphire is actually kind of just better. It's at least better than the Brooch, but yeah, I actually prefer what I had. So yeah, because when I actually press the right button, I can do this stuff. So that's the sort of thing I can do if I actually have it on. I am dying, and that's not necessarily very good. I need to kind of stop dying here. Also, we have a new spell to go with, so I suppose we should probably check that out, huh? Although we never checked out the original spell card stuff, so let's just use the spell at the moment so you can see what it does. 272 damage, pretty solid, but when our next one charges up, well, I mean, we can put it on just now anyway, but yeah, we have a new spell card, so technique named after the Spear of Odin. So we have a giant projectile that you can apparently adjust the direction of when you charge it. That's pretty swell. So yeah, when we get a new gauge, which is the purple diamond thing. Oh Jesus, okay. Wait, no, I leveled up, so I have full health again. Okay, that's fine. Yeah, the purple diamond thing you can see charging up in the corner. I did spot that in the end. It just took a while to register, because I never used the spell card in the first video, so yeah, you start just like the previous game, you do start with full charge. Oh god, these guys already? These guys were in like stage 4 in the previous game. That's that's actually kind of not terrifying, but they were pretty tricky foes the first time round. Because they kind of have a lot of invincibility frames and stuff. So yeah, I can do... Oh wait, you didn't die from that? Okay, I guess you've got a little bit more health than I gave you credit for. Also, that hurt like the dickens. As nobody ever said. Like, come on. So, yeah, that is pretty much where we are. It's one of those sort of maze-like corridor things, but it's fine, you know. A room with enemies that you need to wipe out. Oh, 2 giant millipede things. Okay, that's getting a little bit intense here. But Vampire Turn means I can kind of combo them very nicely, and I have the skill points to do so. So I'm not really too fussed. Is this just a... Whoa, that's a full heal. That probably means, especially when you can see the glowy thing up there, that this is actually progression town. So there were pathways that I didn't explore yet, so including that nasty little bamboo thing up there. There's this way up here which I didn't go, so I want to see if there's like a box up here, or if it's just Did they just power themselves up or something? I'm assuming so. Because, yeah, he kind of did a lot of damage there. So, this is just a dead-end way, huh? That's disappointing. I don't know if there was any other direction that I didn't go. Because we went here. Yeah, I think that was the only direction I had. Oh no, there was this way which I hadn't gone yet. Okay, and there's the box I've been looking for. Oh, ouch! I'm pressing the wrong button again for my combo. That is pretty fantastic. So whatever. You know what? I should probably use this as well because it is hella powerful. It does take a lot to a lot of skill points and stuff, but it is extremely strong, so worth it, maybe. I don't know. I used all the freaking health at the top as well though, so I'm not exactly in the greatest of spots that way, but oh well, whatever. If we die, we die. That's how it goes. Can you be healing? No, because that would be too nice, right? Oh, I suppose we could check what our items and stuff are like when we get up there again, but yeah, I've used all the healing pots, so heck yeah, going into a boss with not very much health compared to what I should have, that's gonna be wonderful. But whatever. Oh, maybe not. No, that's not a boss at all. That is what Crash got a crash on, so we shall see. First off, we'll just double check the items. I'm pretty sure they're all going to be terrible, but because they're like hard nails where we've got red nails, yeah, they are all very, very bad, so no need to worry about that. Let's see what's going to happen. Well, we survived. There you go. So yeah, I guess gaps are there for section transitions and stuff, which is interesting. We are getting close to Ante, I guess, is the direction we're going here. So I keep pressing my... Okay, so I have the normal skills linked to forward to left and right on my or L and R on my my gamepad here, but because I've got L2 and R2, I basically, or you know, from the Wii U perspective, it would be ZL and ZR. I keep pressing the front ones where I've got it assigned to the back ones. So, do not touch. Oh, I want to touch though. You can't tell me what to do. I'm Remilia. You know, I do what I want. So yeah. Also a level up. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I'm assuming this is like not reachable. Yeah. Can you spin it? Maybe? No. Maybe if I put Heartbreak back on, but nah, I can't be bothered. Alright, so more giant millipedes. and we'll just make sure to keep our combinations going. Just like the previous game, when you are attacking, you do increase your combination stuff a lot. Not combination, your skill points. They go up a lot quicker, so that is fine. What is this? I'm assuming this is some sort of like gate-like thing, which I just hit and it kind of moved. Okay, that's pretty great. So we should have enough time in the stage. Let's check out what our spell card does. And yeah, wow, that's a lot of damage. Okay, I didn't quite see exactly how much that did, but I think that was somewhere in the region of like 500 and something. So that's quite significant as an upgrade. And let's just not take damage if we can help it, but I couldn't help it, so whatever. I did see the golden chest up there. We are of course going in that direction to pick up the chest, and that'll be pretty great if we can get it. And that will kind of die. Okay, so you can't, I guess, stop enemies from doing attacks when they have already charged up said attacks. That should be kind of obvious, and holy crap, we have already charged up a spell card again. Seriously? That is a way different refresh rate from the previous game. Yeah, we already I know we've been doing a lot of fighting there, but that is not what I was expecting there. Yeah, that's ridiculous. Okay, also there's a fairy. You kind of need to die. So let's see what there's another. Oh yeah. Oh, rude, rude, rude. You're a rude frog, and you shall be murdered. Oh, he also gave me an amethyst. Okay. Yeah, that was not nice. I'm just kind of charging forwards here, and I probably should be actually trying not to die, but you know what, I still have more than enough health, so I don't even care. Let's just spell card. And whoa, yeah, okay, that was like double the damage I thought it did. Oh, that's crazy. Freaking 1058 damage, really? Oh, you're a fairy. I did not see you there. Like I said, I have a hard time seeing a lot of the enemies in this game, or from the previous game as well. I really didn't end up, visibility was tricky for me because everything kind of just like blended in a bit. I guess the characters don't, the characters and the enemies don't really stand out. That's what I'm trying to say. They there's no like borders around them or anything, so they don't pop. And yeah, as awesome as the graphics and stuff look, that is a slight disadvantage for me. But it's not enough that I, outright dislike anything, but it is something to bear in mind. We are right in the middle of this giant freaking bamboo maze of bollocks here. That's I don't think that's really a place that you want to be, but we're there anyway. Also, I have noticed that the enemies do have numbers as well, so I guess the enemies also have levels, which is kind of interesting. So that's something to bear in mind, is that some of these enemies are stronger than they were in the previous stage because they are also higher level than they used to be. So that's worth bearing in mind, right? That we will not, just because there's going to be like the same generic fairies and stuff, does not mean they're going to stay at the same weak source level as what they did at the beginning of the game, which I can appreciate. That is definitely something you would want to have in your game, is natural progression of enemy levels, especially if it's going to be a longer game than before. So definitely appreciate that. And yeah, I still have no idea what this thing is actually doing. I think it's just there as a you must touch it in order to progress. Wow, that did a lot of damage. Rude. Also a red frog. Red frogs were annoying before. I don't remember exactly what the difference was, but they weren't exactly the nicest of enemies, so we'll just keep on pounding through that and take a lot of damage for no reason. There's more than enough healing stuff around, so there you go. A full 317 health is what we already have. I want to find that one... I know we're going backwards this one. I want to find that chest. I think I just found that chest. There we go. This is what I've been looking for. And that gets us more red nails. So let's, since we got a couple of different equips and stuff now, let's go ahead and see if there are any interesting things here. These a little bit less crit power by 1%, but everything else is much better, so we shall go with that. More base attack is probably the best thing that I could have there. My crit chance is not super high anyway, so that's fine. And we have a couple of new amethysts to look at. I really don't think the skill point drop is worth it though, so I'm not actually going to equip any of them because I like my extra skills. So there's a little neat little hut here. This probably this actually looks kind of like where Moko would live, to be honest. No, maybe that's just me, but that's the impression I'm getting off of that. Is that could definitely be Moko's pad. I guess the other potential like minor disadvantage with this game is, or this sort of game, is that with it being very sort of maze focused at the moment, is that you're probably gonna miss a decent bit of the level layout if you don't deliberately explore everywhere. And yeah, that is a significant drawback, because I like to see everything there is in a stage, and I'm not really going to be able to do that quite as much if the stage just like sprawls out all over the place and there's not really a decent way of backtracking for it. Also taking damage because I can. There are like 3 different tiers of treasure chest in this game as well. I have spotted that. There's those golden chests definitely contain the good items in general, but they're also the most well hidden. So that's to be expected, but it's an interesting point nonetheless. And you, giant millipede duder, is well, you're not really gonna get in my way too much. Scarlet Accelerator, that sounds like a cool skill. We'll have to try that out in a minute. Once I've cleared the path of these mooks. Also more red nails, okay, that's pretty good. Another red scarf as well. The defensive stuff is still neat to see, and we shall definitely explore those in a minute as well. I did see there was another enemy, which I did take care of. So, let's check out our other equipment first. We'll see, is there a quicker way? There's not a quicker way of going down these things, so... Oh, wow, okay. That's a lot less attack power. So, I don't think I want to go with this because I prefer the attack power over the crit chance at the moment, so we won't bother with that. The red scarves, on the other hand, this just gives more HP than what we had, which is great. This gives even more HP than what we had, which is even better. So, heck yeah, extra 10 HP, because why not? Anyway, let's check out, instead of... we can get rid of the air dash. Scarlet Accelerator doesn't actually cost anything, but it's an evasion technique. Okay, that could be interesting. I kind of wish I had like a third special button at this point, but let's see, what is it? Ah, okay, so that you can do that in the air as well. Wow, okay, that opens up a few possibilities, and you can actually attack from it as well, which is kind of cool. So you can do like that. So okay, I could see me using that a little bit. It's not as fast. Oh wow, jerks! It's not as fast in terms of plane movement speed, so don't expect me to use it for that. Ow, rude! But yeah, it's still pretty neat, and I guess we made it to the end against you, okay? Yeah, I suppose I kind of saw that. I guess that's what those lights were then. They were just fireflies that we moved out of the way. I suppose that makes sense. As to guide you, okay. That's rude. Yeah, that's pretty much it. What about it? That, yeah, well, okay, that kind of happens a lot of the time. Okay, interesting. Yep, of course they do. Yeah, yeah, that I could see that. Cheap parlor trick. Oh dear. Mm-hmm. Remilia is kind of upset at herself just now. That isn't quite the expression I would have thought from stuff here. But anyway, boss fight time with Wriggle. Let's see how this plays out. Probably. Oh wow, she actually did that. Managed to hit me there as well. It's probably not going to be too bad, but. So a question I need to ask myself. It does not let you dodge through attacks. Okay, that is. Oh, jeez, I'm getting wrecked here. That is something to bear in mind. It is purely an evasive thing. It's probably not as good as I want then. Let's go ahead and switch to Heartbreak then. Having a ranged attack in a boss fight is generally a pretty good idea, so even though it can be a little bit difficult to aim, it's still... Oh yeah, and now we have actual spell cards as well, because we're past the first boss, so... Yeah, I wasn't even a spell card this time, but she does have an extra attack that she can run, which is fine. I'm kind of just backing off a lot here, which I really shouldn't be, because that's not going to do very well in the long run, but it's all about, I guess, positioning. And yeah, I imagine that attack hurts a lot. You don't want to get hit by that. Also, I need to remember that I can actually absorb bullets, and there's a spell card. It doesn't have a name though, which is annoying. The previous game, I think, actually had names for the spell cards. But yeah, the bosses did have that sort of attack to go as well, which is kind of cool. And which is fine. Oh, yikes! Okay, that was unexpected. Also, you can break the. You can't even break the. You can move the pillars, the lanterns and stuff around. That's kind of cool. So, getting myself destroyed. There is health here which I can use, which is kind of great. 114 health back is pretty good. It's like 2 attack hits here, and we should try not to get ourselves destroyed by the giant bug storm of doom and gloom, because that would be very, very rude. Oh, you're doing this again. Okay, that's fine. This is not anywhere near as bad as like Aya's version of this attack in the previous game, which is fine. And yeah, just don't get hit by that. We shall go ahead and throw a giant gunneer in your face and do freaking 1350 damage, because that's how we roll. And yeah, what do you expect with freaking Remilia? You're a stage 1 boss. Yeah. Now here comes the foot. No! Don't stop on her! Yep. That's, yeah. I mean, this is Wriggle's home. She is like a commander of the bugs, right? So, yeah. Well, yeah, I'd imagine. Might take a while, but, okay. So, with a mage from the mansion? Wait, but Patchouli was in the mansion before. Unless there's more than I know. When and where? Yeah. Of course they do. Well. Yeah. So that's kind of weird. But oh well, that was fun, and yeah, the game didn't crash, which is awesome. Unfortunately, we can't go back, so there were places I didn't get to explore there, but we can't go back in. So that's too bad. We shall have to just deal with what we have. So, with that said, Patchouli is here, but Sakuya is not, which is odd, to say the least. But hey, that's how it goes, I suppose. So, This has been Game Cow playing Adventures of Scarlet Curiosity, and we made it through the bamboo thicket stuff. I suppose we got guided by fireflies that I did not notice that, did not catch as a thing. Should have really noticed when they were green, to be honest, but it's been a while, let's be honest here. So yeah, this game is still pretty freaking cool, and next time we're going up to the Gembu Ravine. Until then, take care.